I received a toxic comment under one of my Instagram posts today, and it was asking if I was in a place to give you advice. It got me thinking, right? And I asked myself, was I? And then I went back a year ago, in April last year. I realized one of my biggest dreams, which was going on a vacation to Italy for a month. Throughout this vacation, I was fully aligning with a new identity, and at the end, almost in the beginning of May, I had a huge quantum jump. And 2 months later, in June, you can find it on my channel, I was gifted a free vacation on my dream villa. 2 months later, in August, I gave birth to one of my favorite and most precious products, which is the quantum transformation system, but it's in Turkish. A month later, in September, I met my specific person. 3 months later, in December, I have reached my highest in terms of my income. Then in February this year, I booked my tickets to my second biggest dream, which I'm not gonna tell you right now, not to jinx it. Then in March, I had launched my second baby girl, which is Magnetic Feminine Portal, and it's both in English and Turkish. You can find it under in the description below. It's one of the biggest gifts that I was given to heal my feminine energy and start receiving the abundance without any effort. Just a month later, in the late April, around the beginning of May, I have doubled my income. And here we are. So I'm looking at my vision board and I see only two things that have not materialized yet. And those are the things, to be honest, were my egotistical desires. And I want to give you some insights regarding these specific ones, because that makes a manifestation true manifestation. And then we'll go back to this toxic comment again. And why I also titled this video as I manifested nothing after listing all those things that I've manifested in a year. But I will give you tons of insights today. Okay, so speaking of these two desires, a YouTube plug, and second was a Mercedes, a car. That was my dream. There was a dream of my ego. So the first thing, YouTube plug, what I learned from that experience, actually from that desire not being manifested, is that my other channel had 50k followers. And even when it was 20k, I have met gorgeous women and I had the chance to work with them one-on-one. And we created magic. We had real transformation and we had so many celebrations. It was amazing. And I grew so much with them. So this experience taught me that I actually don't need 100k followers or a plug to feel satisfied with what I'm doing. And second of all, that Mercedes, I actually got in the car and I had the chance to drive it and it was perfect, just amazing. But when I just drove off, I felt a huge heartbreak. It was amazing how huge it was. It was dawned on to me that I was conditioning my self-worth to that feeling, to being in that car, driving that car. And it was really heartbreaking. I healed that part and I don't feel less of myself without having that type of car or money. So I'm really grateful for that. If I had a car back then, I don't think I would heal that part of me and be able to build my unconditional and unshakable self-worth. So this is the story about desires that haven't been materialized yet. These two stories taught me to outgrow my ego self. And when it comes to the toxic comment asking if I'm in a place to give advice, actually I am. Because I'm not selling you that dreamy 24 hours manifestation techniques or manifest millions overnight stuff. I'm telling you, truly and honestly, and you can also find this video on my channel, honest manifestation is about healing and releasing. Because the more you get to the true self, the more you manifest effortlessly. And the lack you see in the 3D is only showing you the parts of you that are not aligned with your dream reality, which are the parts of your ego self. Anything that is not aligned is reflecting as delays, lack, and triggers. So I've had tons of them. I had stagnant times, I had ups, I had dips, and I know I've done the inner work. And I can tell you through consistent tests and effort that those kind of stuff that you're being sold, let me tell you the truth, it is not true. It's only to get your attention. From today's video, what I want you to stay with is the question that, am I truly acting like my true self? Which parts of me are not truly aligned with the version that I'm trying to manifest? And which part of me should die for me to tap into that new version of me to create my dream life? Because your new life is going to cost you your old self. And this one sentence involves a lot of true inner work. After years of experience in this field, learning and teaching and coaching people, I can say that I'm most grateful for the freedom that I've gained in this journey. The freedom from my external conditions, freedom from validation, from my feelings, thoughts, negative spiraling, freedom from the victim mentality, freedom from the attachment to the 3D, and so many more. For me, true transformation and manifestation is freedom. When you set yourself free from your desires, the 3D, your thoughts and emotions, you become the master of yourself. Therefore, you become the master of your reality. You might be still feeling like a victim when you don't see your desires materialize in the 3D. I know, I've been there. It means you are not truly taking responsibility of your life. You're not fully in control of your thoughts and emotions, which again shows us you need some work to do. If you want to use those manifestation techniques, I think it's better to use them to train your mind, to regulate your nervous system, to dismantle your limiting beliefs and egotistical desires so that you can be completely free and fully in control. So I guess that's a lot to take in for today. And I know it finds you in the right time, at the right place in your journey. I'm sending you love. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions about this video. I guess I'll see you in the next one. Bye.